So I was making my last tutorial and I started to trail off to a little story about why I didn't do my eyebrows and why I have been dreading doing my eyebrows every single day when usually it's my favorite thing. Alright, so I figured I might as well just make a separate video telling you guys about my little story about getting my eyebrows waxed at this sketchy nail salon. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I was in Kansas visiting my sister at Fort Riley, and we went to, I don't know what mall it was, but I'm pretty sure it was in Junction City, or it was in Manhattan. It was one of those, but it was one of those malls that you're lucky if you see like 5 people shopping there. Like, it's dead. Like, every time I've been there, it's been dead. And they're the kind of mall that has a store completely dedicated to the local college. So that might tell you a little something about that town. So we walked past and it caught my eye, and I'm like, okay, I'm on Chewbacca mode right now. I need to get them done. So I was like, Bree, let's go to that nail salon I randomly saw in the mall. So we walk in, and I was like, yeah, it's super small and it's super crowded. And that very moment, I was like, Brandy, like, you shouldn't have done this. You fucked up. You should have just waited. So I'm already in there. It's too late to turn around. So she's like, ask me what I want. I was like, oh, I want my eyebrows waxed. So thinking she's going to take me into some back room, some private, clean, sanitized back room. But no. She's like, okay, go sit over there. And I was like, where? I was like, where do you want me to go? And she's like, over into that corner. So imagine this. You have the little front desk. You have the pedicure side. Then you have the manicure side. And then you have the eye waxing corner. So I was just like, okay. So I had to squeeze through this little tiny walkway because there was a girl getting her nails done right there. So I was like, okay, it's literally too late to turn around. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is a crappy place, but I'm pretty sure the service is really good. So I sit down in a chair, and let me just tell you, this fucking chair, it was like an office chair, like a chair that you sit at a desk. So I sit down, and she like grabs my head and was like, okay, put your head back. And I was like, where do you want me to freaking rest my head on? So I remember just having my head back, and all the blood was just rushing to my head, and she puts the wax on me. First of all, she didn't let that shit dry. So I had like, oh god, it burnt so bad. And she didn't like rip it off right away, and she like made me anticipate every single time she ripped that strip away. So every time she would do it, she wouldn't tell me, she wouldn't count down, she wouldn't do it right away, she would put it on there, she would say something like some smart comment or whatever comment to the guy that was doing this girl's nails, and then she would rip it off. Like, I wasn't even expecting it. So I get done, she shows me my eyebrows, and the first thing that I see is that she took off the tip of my arches. She took off the tip of my arches. And not so much this one. This one's kind of there, but this one, it's literally, like, I don't know if you could tell, but I kind of have it brushed out so you can so it makes it look like I have an arch. But when I usually brush it, all it is just this line of hair. Just like a line of hair. It's just right there. But other than that, there's nothing. And it seriously takes me so long just to fill my eyebrows in now because she's completely screwed up my eyebrows. So long story short, research the place you go to get your eyebrows done. Make sure you know where in the store you're getting your eyebrows done. And just be smart is pretty much the moral of my story. Is also do not get your eyebrows done at the mall.